There's a thief in your wallet right now. You'll never catch him in the act, but every year, your money buys a little less. His name is Mr. Sterling, and this candy bar is his favorite crime scene. Stay with me. In the next few minutes, you'll see his whole trick and the one move that beats him. Exhibit A. When you were a kid, this bar cost 50 cents. Today, $2. And it's smaller. The candy didn't get better. Your money got weaker. That's inflation. And it's not just candy. Coffee, rent, gas. On average, prices creep up around 3% a year. Some years too. In 2022, he hit 9. 3% sounds small enough to ignore, and that's exactly the disguise. So that's the crime scene. Now watch him work, in slow motion, on a tiny island. 10 people, $10, 10 candy bars. $1, 1 bar. The simplest economy on earth. Then one night, Mr. Sterling rolls in with a money printer. By morning, there are 10 new dollars in people's pockets, and still 10 candy bars. Nobody baked anything. There's just more paper. So the store owner shrugs and flips the price to $2. That's the whole secret. Inflation is too much money chasing too few things. But that's the pickpocket version. Here's the full heist. That 3% average stacks year after year. Left alone, it quietly eats about a quarter of your savings buying power in a decade. Your account balance never moves. What it can buy shrinks. And your savings account is on Mr. Sterling's side. The bank pays you maybe 1%, lends your money out at 10, and keeps the gap. Fair enough. But your 1% loses to Sterling's 3 every single year. In a few countries, Mr. Sterling has lost control completely. Germany, 1923. Zimbabwe, 2008. Prices doubling in days. Wheelbarrows of cash for one loaf of bread. Money cheaper than firewood. And almost nobody ever notices they're being robbed. It's the perfect crime. Except Mr. Sterling has a weakness. Over the long run, Mr. Sterling is slow. About 3% a year. Some years he sprints, but he rarely keeps it up for long. And the people who stay ahead of him tend to do 3 things. 1. Their cash doesn't nap on the job. A high-yield savings account pays around 4% right now, several times what the big banks offer. 2. They own things that grow. An index fund holds tiny slices of hundreds of real companies. It bounces year to year, no promises. But over decades, that basket has outrun his printer. 3. Their big piles of cash never just sit. Enough on hand for emergencies, and the rest somewhere it can grow. And when someone runs that playbook, the thief starts working for them. Want proof? 20 years, 2 endings. $1,000 under the mattress still says 1,000. But at his pace, it buys what 550 used to. That same 1,000 put to work? History says it doesn't just keep up, it passes him. So here's the truth. You can't stop Mr. Sterling. A little inflation, around 2%, is how the system is built to run. But you don't have to stop him. You just have to outrun him. Subscribe. Next time, the winner's playbook. How the stock market actually works, drawn simple. The one race Sterling keeps losing. Miles, out.